Hello and welcome. In this video, we'll be exploring admissibility of non-hearsay exemptions under Rule 801. Before we delve into the definitions proper, let's first of all remember that hearsay is an out-of-court statement that is deemed at providing the truth of the matter that is being asserted in a statement. So what it means is hearsay is statements or something that somebody has talked outside of court. For example, they said that they saw another person steal a television. And all of a sudden that statement is then being used by a declarant witness in court. So it wasn't originally intended to be used in a court situation. However, then the party to a case, or the witness in this case, the declarant, uses that for evidence. So hearsay is inadmissible. Now let's go into the definition. A statement means a person's order assertion, written assertion, or nonverbal conduct. Order assertion, for example, if John says, I saw Peter steal the TV, or a written deposition about the theft, or a nonverbal conduct. For example, John is asked whether he saw Peter steal the TV. He notes accepting or affirming the positive that yes. A declarant is a person who made the statement. Hearsay is a statement that is, number one, the declarant does not make while testifying at the current trial or hearing, and it is offered in evidence to prove the truth of the matter asserted in the statement. Under Rule 801D1, as we have already alluded before, that hearsay is not admissible. However, there are exceptions to the rule, and Rule 801D1 is an exception, or what we call exemption. Now, the declarant witness exemption is a situation that is admissible as non-hearsay. For example, under 801D1A, B, and C, which is prior inconsistent statement, prior consistent statement, and prior statement of identification. In these three instances, the statement is not considered as a hearsay. Prior consistent statements work in the following situation. For example, the declarant former statement is inconsistent with the present. For example, the declarant says that I saw John steal the TV, and later on they change by saying John did not steal the TV. The former statement is inconsistent with the later statement. Therefore, the later statement can be used in order to prove that the former statement was true. So this is not hearsay. Prior consistent statement, if the statements have been consistent throughout, John stole the TV, which was said before, later on the very statement has been reiterated that John stole the TV. In such a situation, we have a prior consistent statement. Prior statement of identification, if, for example, the declarant saw John steal a TV and he does not remember John's face, and a picture of John is surfaced to defendant or the declarant's face, eyes, in order to identify, and the declarant then identifies by a statement. That statement is not hearsay. Now, it is important to remember that the declarant is subjected to cross-examination in order to prove the validity of the statements under A, B, and C. Under Rule 801D2, the opposing party's statement is also afforded the same exemption, that it is not considered hearsay. And it is in the form of express admission, implied adaptive admission, authorized admission, agent admission, and co-conspirator admission. We can see in the following way. For example, under A, if, for example, the party or the opposing party has made the statement in individual or representative capacity, for example, they have said, I stole the cat. Now, that's not hearsay because that is a personal statement of admission. Or if the opposing party has manifested that it adopted or believed a statement to be true. For example, John refers to Tony and tells Tony, you raped the girl. And Tony does not reject or negate the statement. Then it is an admission on Tony's part that indeed John's statement is a fact. Or C, for example, we have an authorized person that is speaking on behalf of another, a lawyer or representative. Their statement will be considered as a non-hearsay. D, a statement by an agent or employee also falls under the same umbrella, that it is not hearsay. And finally, E, if a co-conspirator indulge in order to commit criminal liability or criminal enterprise, then their conspiracy in furtherance of an illegal act, it will be not hearsay, will therefore also fall under the exemption of Rule 801D2.